Hey everyone, welcome back to Plus One.
Hey guys, Plus One.
We're
Woo!
picking up our Spyro playthrough from last week. The year is 2016.
Yep.
That Donald Trump. Whoa, imagine if that guy became president. Yeah, that's so unlikely at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe.
That's definitely not happened in life.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Ah!
It's Plus One, as you know and love.
I'm redoing that.
Yeah.
It was so much faster than I remember. It's crazy.
Ugh, you're just so old now.
I'm so old.
So yeah, here's the 411. Let's say some
people were like, let's do a YouTube channel, make some videos, and then maybe not do anything for a very long time. I mean, that sounds crazy. And
well, that wasn't a conscious decision. That wasn't a thought process.
No, it
I'll have
was
you
not.
know. And I also feel very attacked right now.
What?
So, are
You would feel attacked right now.
Oh man! So in the last 2 years, Tara's become a real jerk, and I've become much more soft-skinned.
Yeah.
Not like
not
metaphorically.
really.
I mean, I've been moisturizing, I've been buffing, I've been taking care of myself.
You have been. It's been nice.
Yeah, it's been nice to have a nice soft. My hands are always really soft. Let's not get off topic. Let's keep that one for another day. Put that one in the pocket and lock it.
Really
You're on
should be
Plus
going
One,
the other way, but oh well.
and we're playing Spyro.
We are playing Spyro.
And so
I'm doing some Honey Speedway.
probably just
Could have got the double then. That's
Keep-
annoying.
keep that flow we've got and stop that. Just stay silent for the next 8
Yeah.
episodes of Spyro.
No. So yes, welcome back everyone. We're playing. Oh, I missed it. Oh shit! I've stuffed this up.
Oh dear.
I had 2 left and I.
He drowns in the honey.
Oh, he does drown in the honey.
What an upsetting way to go.
Yeah.
Such a
So-
thick, viscous material.
So yeah, this is the Honey Speedway is the last level of I can't even remember what the main world's called.
Who even cares?
But
Who even likes
so this is the
Spyro?
last one I'm gonna do of this one before we do the boss. So, you know, just hanging out. Getting back into the Spyro groove.
So here's the real 411. Now that I can be frank with you, now that we've lost the people that accidentally clicked on the video, and now I know it's just the true plussies out there, the Plus One fans, the plus heads.
Alright. Yeah.
We can be real with you now. So we did stop making things.
We did,
because we got
yes.
busy, which is fine. It's good to be busy in life. And then we, I don't know. Would you say broke up? I'm just kidding, everyone. I'm sorry if I. Ugh.
You're distracting me.
Yeah, we didn't break up. No, we played around. I guess with like. You can get them.
I can get them. No, I'll just. Oh, they are my last 2. Shit.
Yeah, they're the last 2. If you,
Is there another one in front?
I think he's behind you. I think you came back too fast. I think he's right down there now. There he is. Oh, Tara. Tara. No!
Oh my god, I hate my life.
And that about wraps it up for this episode. See you again in 2 years. No, so we got busy. Oh yeah, it's like so much. So
Yeah.
much has happened. I think like when we were still making videos was right before I went to Japan in 2016.
That was correct.
Because we did the Plus One is Dead video, which was one of the most successful videos we've
ever done,
which
yeah.
is somewhat upsetting.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I assume maybe all those people watched because they're like, oh, we like Plus One, not like, oh,
Thank the Lord,
thank
God.
Thank fuck. Plus One is dead, oi. Yeah. that's shout out to the UK UK fans.
Yeah. Good work,
all
James.
one of you that I've now completely
like isolated.
Isolated, yeah.
Good work.
I mean, isolated enough after Brexit, am I right? Swish! Nah, you guys are
Come
alright.
back. All right, let's do this again. We've got this.
So, we...
I don't got this.
That's alright, you probably maybe get him on the way around. Once you finish all these guys. So yeah, went to Japan, did a final year of uni, was really busy.
Oh, I did it!
You did it. Good
Haha!
work.
Yeah.
Made a game almost.
Yeah.
Got won the 3D animation award from the university.
Yeah.
Got a job almost immediately. Well, actually, before I
did,
finished uni,
yeah.
it was one of the, and I don't think I'd even done that internship at the time of recording because I had done the one in Geelong, which is when, and then I finished it and got my buzz on, and that's when you came home and we did Trespasser.
Yeah.
So I hadn't even done the other internship at that point, but I'd done a second internship, and I was good at English. No, I did another internship in my final year, right at the start of my final year, and yeah, then like right when I was finishing up, they were like, "Hey, you want to come in for a little bit, like maybe 2 days a week, and work on this upcoming project?" And I was like, "Sure, might as well. Got nothing else to do apart from finishing uni." And then by the second week, they were like, "Actually, can you come in like 4 days a week?" I was like, "Okay." And then by the third week, I was like, "Which day do you want me to take off?" And they're like,
Never.
maybe make it the Friday, because by the end of the week, we might have you on 5 days." And that went on until now, basically.
Oh, I missed it. Dang it.
So now I'm down to 4 days a week, which is great. Finally getting a little James time
Yeah. It's good.
to work on my screenplay. So
I missed it. Disappointed.
so yeah, that's pretty much. I didn't obviously have any time to do shit,
Yeah.
and so we tried streaming a little. Played around with a streaming idea. I think Tara's probably more into it than I.
Yeah, I enjoy streaming. Like I like sort of the, I don't know, like just the live aspect of it.
The life. Did you say life or
streaming
life?
life.
Yeah,
Live.
I just love the life. Living my best life.
No, I like the fact, that you know.
So do I, in theory. Just to be clear, like so do I, in
yeah,
theory.
No, you do like it, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like in a way it's not something you would normally do or like.
I don't like, comment, or subscribe, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that is what I'm asking.
Well, no, so I'm not a huge Twitch guy. I can kind of understand the appeal. And I've watched a couple of Twitch streams in my time, but like, yeah, I'm not huge on it. But, and in theory, I like the live and being able to interact and that sort of stuff. But it's such a different.
What the frick's the other bumblebee? I'm second. What the frick is it?
It must be like
You must
streets
be
ahead.
so far ahead. What the hell?
Probably because you missed that one of those stars all that time ago.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, there he is. He was right in the periphery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there he is again.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to have another crack at this one.
Probably. Especially
okay.
seeing how the thing went for the wrong bumblebee then.
Excellent.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's what it's all.
I missed the checkpoint.
If you miss one, do you immediately?
Oh, it looks like it.
Woo.
So,
Cool.
but that's good. At least I can start again and try and
Get that.
do better.
Get that bumblebee. So yes, in theory, I like the idea of having that immediate conversation. Like,
Yeah.
So the thing I found I really enjoyed when we started making videos is when people would comment on them and they're like, haha, blah, blah, I had this is an experience I had a kid, blah, 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 haha,
Yeah.
And it's like basically you're opening up a dialogue and it's like a conversation you're having, which is, like the whole thing about YouTube, right? That versus like TV and that sort of stuff is that it's a lot more two-way. Is they're real-ish people that, comment and like you're watching real-ish people and then you can comment on their stuff and they see it and stuff like that, which you don't get with TV or cinema or other mediums or radio's a little different because you got like colon and that, but so Twitch is like the super evolution of that, right? It's like right there at the time in your face, like live TV basically that you can interact with. So I like the idea in theory, but what I found was it was really, I would never find myself in the mood to do it. Like maybe once I was actually at work and I'd be like, you know what, I want to stream tonight when we get home.
Yeah.
So I never really found myself in the mood. It was always a struggle to get myself there because if I spend a day at work, like really the last thing I want to do is
play video games on the internet and like try and interact with people.
I usually like to not shut myself off, but I'm usually like pretty like, let's, I don't know, watch some show or something.
Yeah.
So that's the first problem. The second problem is I'm like that, right? But
I am not like that.
well, just like the people that watch it, you have to basically time it at the time that the people that want to watch it.
Yeah.
So you have to be there at this time. The other people, like I know some of our regulars from the videos, like they will probably never be able to watch a Twitch stream at the time we're doing it because of how their life is.
Yeah.
So there's that as well. Is like, okay, it's more of like, out of respect, I won't say randos from the internet, but it's like randos from the internet, right? People are jumping in, and that's still fine, and that's cool because it's like talking to people is greater than that. But
yeah,
it just seems like it's a lot more difficult to build up. I guess community seems like an overstatement, but like build up that sort of regular like core group that like there, and you sort of build up the dialogue over the couple of videos and that. Like Coots, for example, comes to mind because like he's recommended things that we've played and it's gone awful, and then there's been like this whole joke of like how Tara now hates him because of that awful game she played and all this sort of stuff.
I didn't win.
Well then, we're done here.
Okay.
You knew the rules when we started recording.
I gotta win though.
I told you win or we never record again.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's gotta be better.
just be better.
Actually,
be better.
Actually hit the stars
Yep.
and get those boosts. That's what I need to do.
That's a little esports trick for you. Be better, hit the stars, get the boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many people realize that you can do that in this game. Is actually hit the objectives.
Yeah.
And go through the rings.
Yeah, it's so pretty advanced tactics.
It's pretty out there. So yeah, that's essentially streaming. In theory, is a good idea, but I would struggle to, like, even on the weekends when I hadn't been at work. Now it's like, well, I just want to relax, you know. I don't know. There's so much more, and it could just be pressure I put on myself, but it feels like there's so much more pressure on Twitch to be always on, right? Like to always be funny or to always be interacting, or like you can't, with this, we can record for 15 minutes and then stop and like do something else for 15 minutes and get ourselves back into that place that we want to be. You can't do that on Twitch.
Well, I mean, you can sort of take breaks, but then you risk losing your like viewers.
Yeah,
they're like, okay, this is boring. I don't want to watch just you having a little break. I'm here to watch you play games. Yeah,
it's also like the other thing is unless you're crazy good at a game or something, which we are not, to be clear. We're terrible at all games. Mostly terrible at all games. So there's not that reason for people to want to watch us like play games that we're you know, you don't get that out of it, of like, wow, I'm watching one of the best at Spyro right now. Like,
yo, I am not the best at Spyro. It's very clear I'm
there's not that to try and keep people in.
I cocked it.
So it's really like you have to, I guess for our type of videos that we make, like that means we have to always relatively be entertaining or be on or something.
Yeah.
And what I found is just like, it was just like a much lower, instead of like really great stuff and that, or really bad stuff, I was just kind of always like really middle, not that great, kind of average, low energy sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
that's my thoughts on Twitch.
Oh, I'm slowly catching up to him.
You can do
I don't
it.
know if I can make it.
You can, if you believe. Believe.
I gotta get the boosts though, but
You've gotta
he also
do it,
got
Tara.
The boosts.
Tara. Oh, he's so close. Oh, you were risking it there. Oh god, you can hear his wings. You can hear the buzzing. Oh, I'm so clenched right now.
What the?
What the? He was like, yeah, that would be.
No!
Ah.
If I hadn't cocked up that,
You would've done it.
Oh, all right. We'll try this again next time.
Yeah. Should we snap it off? Is that
Yeah.
what we used to say?
No, I think we just said we'll end it here and we'll do it
Okay.
on the next one.
Because we always had to make a conscious effort not to say like next time on +1 because that's a Game Grumps thing.
Yeah.
We don't want to rip off Game Grumps. I mean, sure, we want to play games on the internet as a duo and be funny, but we don't want to rip off Game Grumps.
Game Grumps.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we should think of something that we say at the end of the episode.
Okay. All right, we'll think about it next time.
You just did it
On
then.
Game Grumps. No, I mean, we'll think about it, and then when we make our next episode,
We'll talk about it then.
talk about it then. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
I'll see you guys next time
See you on the next one.
on. I can't.
On +1.
I used to be like +1 because I was like, oh, what do I do? I don't want to be like Game Grumps.
All right.
Cut it here.
Bye, guys.